Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Hand of Fate 2. There's something you gotta know about Northernlion, okay? Episodes haven't been going that well recently, but when I say I want to finish a series, there is only... Might as well clear and fill. There is only a 60 to 70% chance that I stop it, okay? I've seen your comments. No, he says he wants to end the episode, or he says he wants to make sure he sees this one through to its conclusion. That's the kiss of death. That's the seal of destiny that says he's never gonna finish it. The only way out is through, dude. I'm trying to buck that trend, and we're gonna do so today. But yeah, I've been playing like trash. So they see us, the mages are here. We need conspirators, begin your journey. Oh no, we need to close portals on this one. That's right, okay. You're unsure of where to start? What we really want to avoid this time is getting curses that cause a destructive synergy with other curses. Decaying in, we've done this 12 times now. You might as well give me the freaking goblet, okay? Causes us to eat twice as much food, but we also heal for twice as much if we need to. And then we try to beat this dice gambit to minimize the loss of life as much as possible. 18 is unreasonable.
I hope you have learned to be their master.
Yeah, so we're at like that 1 in 200 chance again. Something along those lines. One of these days that's gonna work. No. Kolbjorn, you gotta choose your battles. I don't think it's best to lose you for 3 rounds just for a 1 in 6 chance of success. Now, 16 is plausible. We need to average slightly more than 5. I wouldn't describe it as likely, but if we add Kolbjorn, we might be able to stem the tide. Yeah, we'll definitely take him here because it's a 100% guarantee. Yeah, that's not so bad.
Victory.
Last time we got down to 75 life, so this is much better. Okay, so we only have 4 food. I guess the recommended settings didn't start us with food, which is a little unfortunate. Fallen treasure.
Next time, bring more food.
Yeah, no kidding. Thanks, recommended deck. You see some treasure lying just inside the den of a family of claw trolls. Encrusted mace. You may try to retrieve it, but the claws of the troll cubs are preternaturally sharp. Right now we have brigand's blades. Yeah, let's go for it. We can always sell it for food. We're gonna try to get it at least. Dark pool.
Caution opens you to all
Fame required. 65. Oh my god. Alright. So we gotta beat the precision gambit to not get hit. It is a slower gambit.
And the challenges it presents change too.
Just be cool here. You're gonna find the right window. They're not gonna force your hand. Ah!
Poorly done.
That's not that bad. Not a huge
You must
failure.
Harness your will and find the quiet stillness.
There is no quiet stillness inside of me. I'm a turbid, you know, wave pool. Mr. Dealer. You discover firsthand why the claw trolls are so named. Lose 15 life? Not that bad. Not that bad, genuinely. Alright. Oh, we only heal for 5 still. Okay, that's unfortunate. We're gonna sell the mace, I think, because it's very unlikely we get 65 fame. We're gonna just spend all the money on food, I think. 10 food for 30 seems like a great deal. And I think we really want to rush these down as fast as possible. We want to get rid of the goblet ASAP.
In my
Wandering
time,
tracker.
Everything was in its place. The supposed empire holds its borders like a drunkard holds a thoroughbred.
I don't know what that means, but what did you say about my mother? One day you meet a northerner displaced from her homeland by warfare. Of the infinite variety, or the advanced variety. If you're gonna make a Call of Duty joke, you gotta be on the ball. She explains she's a tracker for hire, working for those who can pay. She speaks at length about the nearby terrain, of which we have no gold to pay her for, but sure, band of thugs. We won't go there. For 5 gold, do you want me to take you directly there? No, and what about this? Band of thugs. Oh, sweet. Nah, it's alright. I don't need to go there. Seething portal. Now, if I had gold, I might be interested in going that way, but this is fine. Dark alleys. So we can choose to fight greedy boys. Yeah, I think we'll fight greed. The reason being, we have... strike while the iron's hot. We have brigand's blades, which are good against thieves, and maybe we could work towards the token. We have our companion right now, and we don't really need artifacts. I think artifacts are probably the least valuable form of equipment next to a something occupying a slot which you already have good equipment in. And this is a good combination right here. The endless crits are getting the job done, let me tell you that. 8 damage per hit's not that much, but when it's, you know, like soy milk speed, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I dispute. Sticky left bumper. My favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Yo, though. We took 24 damage in combat. I would describe that as a very poor engagement, but once we go through the portal, food is going to go a lot further. Hey! What? Tomo, it's okay, buddy. So, Tomo was in Ruka's box. And Ruka jumped up and was not very pleased. Hey, we got the token. Tomo, you're alright, buddy. You were just in the wrong box. You can come back to this one. That's okay. Hey, get in your box. Locked chest. 3 food. And a secret compartment. This is Dice Gambit, I think? Yeah. An easier Dice Gambit. Wow. When you roll a 6 and you don't get to 10 total, you get a little... You know, it's almost like it wasn't meant to be. 13 that time. Are we okay with cat politics? I know the box smells like Tomo. That's okay. Archer's Bane. Dude, it's a really good sword for use against the Empire. I'm very okay with this. Seething Portal. Investigate the cave. Corrupted creatures. We're going to throw the goblet in. And then we're going to fight 7 of Blight. No big deal. I feel bad, man. Tomo, come here, buddy. He's such a sweet boy who occasionally trespasses into space he shouldn't, but that's because he doesn't understand, Ruka. You're so clever, and you think that every cat is that clever. It's a combination of things. I think you're more clever than the average cat. Tomo might be a little bit more special than the average cat. Dude, I'm loving the glints of light. It is not distracting and definitely looks cool. Go ahead. Go ahead. Make my day. I have accidentally resurrected you. I'm sorry. I know, but I don't want to use my finisher on an enemy that looks like they're going to die anyway. And finally, thank you. See, Ruka, look, you made Tomo... He's sleeping next to my boots now. That's not a place for a Tomo. Tomo deserves a place at the table. Why are you looking at him like... We had the... You know, the cats, they aren't as smart as they think they are. We gave him some wet food. Ruka's trying to lose weight. Ruka's not trying to lose weight. We're trying to make Ruka lose weight. Tomo's got to gain weight. So we feed Tomo the normal food. We feed Ruka the light food, left and right. Ruka, this is, I mean, nobody loves cat stories more than me, right? Everybody's always like, tell me more about the cat stories that only matter to you. Ruka finished his food, tried to eat some of Tomo's. So we took Tomo's food and put it on the counter. Tomo came out, tried to eat Ruka's leftovers. Ruka got mad. I put Tomo's food back down. Tomo started eating it, but I put it on the wrong side, so Ruka thought Tomo was eating his food and he chased him away. You don't understand, buddy. I see. You don't have any concept of object permanence, you know? You need to work on that, even though you absolutely cannot. Okay, so this is the maiden. Take my gold because I have none of it. See you later. Well, I'll sacrifice my gold. Oh, poor wretched thing, you thought you could lie to me. Okay, sacrifice my glory. Goodbye, Archer's Bane. I'm sure I'll get it back. And then you gain 2 fame anyway. And our curse is... Draw a life pain card before every encounter. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. Because we're still eating. Wait, we still have the Goblet's Curse? Did I remember that last time? I probably did. Gambling Hansel. Okay. I think we start by defending Hansel from the soldiers. I'm trying to figure out the correct path to take. I want gold because then we can go to the general store, buy enough food, and then be good to go. But we'll see. I should have equipped the Brigand's Blades as well. I think they're better than the default sword, although I guess we'd want default heavy weapon to use against Empire. Oh, not smart, but we didn't get penalized. 10 damage every other strike. It's gonna take a little while to get the job done. And that's okay. I think the bash might do some damage, just not very much. Having kind of like a real why won't you die moment here. One day we will get our we'll get Archer's Bane back. Equipment does make a big difference. I know you're gonna go, oh really? But like more than it might look like on the tin. Having the appropriate special and the appropriate like sometimes you get a special ability on parry and stuff like that. It makes a lot of difference. I swear it's like pre-programmed in the game. If you're about to be able to use your super, sorry, no super for you. Get it, Seinfeld? Hey Tomo, come here buddy. You don't need to sleep next to the shoe.
Show your
Yes,
worth.
please equip Archer's Bane. Alright. Stop the Northerner from escaping with the gold. I found the quiet stillness within me.
Breathe. You have done well.
With the Northerner weighed down with gold, you manage to drag him to the ground. As the Empire's captain arrives with a dozen men and separates you, looks like Hansel's swindling days are over, but at least we've caught his 2 accomplices fighting over the spoils. Keep your sword out of other people's business next time. One of these days, dude. Yeah, lose 10 life. So between starvation and our existing curse, I think it's gonna be pretty difficult for us to survive pretty soon. So I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna sell the Brigand's Blades. And I honestly think I might sell the Merchant's Ring as well. And then we'll hopefully be able to buy 2 food. Yeah, thank you so much for your help. So at least we're not gonna starve for a little bit. It's okay. Empire Inquisitors. You there, what do you know about these portals? He scrutinizes your face. You require 15 fame. I refuse to forfeit my equipment, so I will, of course, equip Archer's Bane. We really have no choice at this point but to engage in some combat. Tomo, this mission is a double whammy, my dude. You get pain, you eat twice as much food, it only heals you for half as much, proportionally. Everybody wants to fight you because you're not famous enough. Everybody you talk to goes, hey, give up your fame to save this lady. Wonder if we just let her die. Maybe that's the secret. You know, it's pretty easy to criticize my Hand of Fate 2 play, and I think that there's... But the only thing I want to offer in my own defense, I think a lot of the criticisms are very fair. The only thing I want to offer in my own defense, the reason I failed the Devil Challenge twice is because I believed that we lived in a just universe, where no game designer on Earth would have the sack to be like, oh, if you make the wrong decision 40 minutes in and choose the wrong dialogue option, you just die. And I still, to this day, I refuse to accept the Occam's razor, which is like, yep, you just chose the wrong dialogue, so they kill you. Instead, I find myself being like, there's gotta be a way, like a less dark side ending to get out of that. But I think I'm just being stubborn about it. But this one, I don't know, man. This one's just, it's looking tough. With its finger and its thumb in the shape of an L on its forehead. Right, Ruka? Proud boy? That's not what I meant to say, but he is being a proud individual right now. So the dealer's mad at us, sure. Food, 1 equipment from 2. Pious robes. Lose 1 max life instead of taking starvation damage. It's absolutely the 100% best choice for us right now. And 3 food, that's exquisite. And we're just trying to cruise through as quickly as possible. Hired hand.
Usurper managed this with hardly a kind word to a passerby.
Sure, whatever.
You seem to accumulate followers with every step.
It's like Spelunky. While passing through a small town, a young vagrant bumps into you with a jolt. Please, they're after me, he cries, pointing over his shoulder. Please help me. He opens his rucksack and gestures within. Take whichever one you want, just stop them from chasing me. Oh, we could use a shield, honestly. Draw a life gain card after every encounter in which you received a gain card. Bash causes additional damage to armor. Yeah, so we want the Brigand's shield, for certain. The young man looks at the shield, then back at you. You look like a sneaky sword. He snatches it back. Let me just hold on to this until the job is done. I will assist him. That's probably the worst. That being said, we do have one-handed weapons, which are good. Being able to draw a life gain card after every gain card, or at least being able to draw a life gain card once per encounter that gives us a gain, seems extremely good. Mostly because it might counteract, and I would love to be even more optimistic and say, not just counteract, like it might overcompensate for the fact that we're getting a life pain card every time. But I think that that's probably a little bit of wishful thinking. Okay, the general is going to be the tough one here, so be aware of that. We are getting very light on life. Whoa. Okay, take this guy first. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I didn't even see the attack come in. That went very well. Except for the 20 damage I took. But yeah, we need that shield. Otherwise, I mean, we're going to draw a life pain card before anything else happens. We're going to gain 5 HP, but conceivably we could lose up to 20 life. That was too easy, you tricked me. He looks at the shield, then back at you. He scowls and tosses it to you. Here, I guess you earned this. Thank you. I was going to have to murder you as well.
Defense for those who
and pious robes. We can now equip, though. Oh, thank God. Okay, so starvation is less of a concern now. Life. Old maiden. Ask for... Jeez, I mean... I think we'd rather ask for longer life. Longer life is going to give us max life. Supplies will give us food. You know, I'm actually going to... Starving isn't that bad anymore. No matter what, we're going to gain HP, though, because of the robes. But I think... Or because of the shield. I think we'd still rather have a longer life, but then we're going to lose 1 max life every time we move, but still. Anyway, gain 10 max life, and then the shield allows us to gain 25 life on top of that. But then we are going to lose 2 max life. Yeah, 2 max life every time we starve. So... might have been the wrong choice.
Shows itself in so many ways.
There's nothing to sell.
No food and no money to buy it with.
This is gonna be tight. But losing max life is not that bad. Not being able to heal off of the food is fairly bad. Look at that, we just got 10. Oh, seal the portal. Okay. Don't die against the corruption. If you can manage that, you got 10 food to take with you to the next floor. Knowing where the portals are, you might be able to make it, but I don't really know where the portals are right now. Cool shield, though. And sick robes, dude. The thing is, losing max life is much better than losing HP, because until our max life gets, like, below 60, I mean, we haven't touched 60 HP in quite some time. So just keep your head on a swivel. Dude, Kolbjorn... You're giving me non-stop crits. I love it. I do wish you maybe offered a little something in your own defense sometimes. You do tend to die. But when you nail that perfect, like, you know, 6 of these guys get knocked down in 1 charge move, like, I'm all about that. Pretty cool. This is what I mean, though, Kolbjorn. I would like you to stand up a little bit more frequently. I dispute that hitting me, but you know what? Life goes on. Considering we had a pretty narrow mark for survival on this one, it looks like it's gone pretty well. There's one left? Where the heck did you go? Get torched, buddy. He is done any second. There we go. Alright, so I'm actually, as compared to the other 18 times we've tried this mission, I think it's going pretty well this time. Still, like, we're not comfortable, but I think we're starting to make progress. Boneyard. Continue to watch. I remember this. This is where it can all go wrong. You crouch behind a gnarled oak and wait to see what happens next. Yeah, you gotta roll a 15. That's plausible. I really do not want to lose my companion. I think you gotta accept the die. You gotta try to get through this without combat. Oh, thank God. I think we might have to beat another gambit, though. An apprentice arrives laden with pies and cheeses. The mages make themselves comfortable and enjoy their graveyard snack. Continue to watch. You crouch behind a gnarled oak and wait to see what happens next. Oh, boy. Ah, that's not what you want to see. As soon as I saw a 1, I gave up all hope. Oh, good. Continue to watch. Sneak up on them. Oh God, free up storage space. This has been happening a lot lately. My apologies. Okay, just hold up. Come back here. This PC. Blah blah. OBS recordings. You say, hey, do you need this episode from November 13th? The answer to that question is almost certainly no. I would have used it by now. Grab this. Grab this. All right, we're good to go. Thank you, Windows. Don't mess this one up, dude. Dead center. So that would be a super success if there was one. You lift a hunk of broken headstone over your head and launch it at the gravediggers. Hey, no ogre this time. So I guess we should sneak up on them early, and if we throw the headstone, we would probably kill the death mage and just have to deal with skeletons. So this is a tough one because I got no companion. Nah, get beaten on. Or thrown in jail. We can go toe-to-toe, didn't mean to do that, in the middle of a sale. I pressed the button in my world, but fudging with me, because I'm a teenager, with a little bit of gold and a pager. That's right. I'm pretty street. I know the lyrics to F the Police. I don't say them for many reasons. I respect Vancouver's law enforcement, first line of defense, holding it down out there. Maine and Hastings. Where are you going? You raising skeletons? Oh, she's raising skellies. Enter your cocoon. That's right. I understand the loop now. You kill a few skeletons, you get a chance to beat on the pseudo-boss for a bit. We don't really have a good armor bashing build, in case that hasn't become abundantly clear. It kind of looks like a playground fist fight. I mean, I don't even have any friggin' sleeves, dude. What do you think's gonna happen, right? Re-enter your cocoon or die forever. That's right. I'm sailing away, setting up in course for the Rookasees. Right, Ruka? 4 fame. Pentacle. So every time you get a curse, you get a curse. Draw a curse card before every encounter. Yeah. Explore the graveyard. Please, God.
I'm not a vain man.
I guess you'd rather have the life.
That this game, has been my focus for more years than I can
Lucky
count.
get, dude.
I have a certain pride regarding its twists.
It's pretty valuable right now. Oh, okay. This is... A lot of it is dice rolls right now, to be honest, because we lose 10 life. We eat 2 food. 1 random enemy inflicts double damage. Yep, that's fine. Cartographer. I don't want to accept the gold yet. We can get more gold later. And when we get gold, we will get life out of it as well because of the shield, which I think is actually a 10 out of 10 item right now. Lose 10 life. Lose 1 gold every time you starve. Not that bad. Empire Inquisitors. But I have 12 fame. You guys are cool. Ah, they are not cool. But I will not give you my battered helm. I genuinely thought about it. Because we can only get hit like 3 times. But I also thought, you know, if you give them a freaking inch, they'll take a mile. Ruka, why do you were so curious in what Tomo's doing? Tomo never gets one up on you, okay? We treat you both equally. I understand that's equality and fairness is kind of a difficult thing to teach to a cat. I mean, really, the cat comes from the animal kingdom where, you know, you eat what you hunt. And by comes from the animal kingdom, I mean, like, this cat came from the animal kingdom about the same percentage that I came from, like, cavemen. This is like, you know, 1,000 generations ago, but still. Ooh, sa! Ooh! Sa! Hey! It is working, though. Sorry, dude, you're dead? I don't know if the neurons have made it to your brain yet, but you are actually deceased. How do you block a riposte? Asking for a friend. 1 down. 2 down. And it's tough because normally when you finish an encounter, especially without getting hit, you stand to gain life. I don't think that's true in our current situation. Because we have the curse that causes us to draw a pain card every time we reveal a card. Oh no, more monster cards. Okay, so we're gonna gain a piece of equipment. Well, certainly ruby ring's not worth much, so I guess we'll go for Gambler's Jewel. Because we gained a card, we also gain gold, which is nice, but we'll gain life because of the shield. 15 life is more than enough most of the time to compensate for the dagger's curse, which usually takes 10. All wheel gambits rotate in the reverse direction. Doesn't seem that bad. Sure. Buy food? I will spend 10 gold on 3 food. Thank you so much. Buy healing? Heal 8 life for 5 gold. This is a terrible deal. What if I instead spend 4 gold to heal for 5? And also not starve for a bit. That seems better. And I will leave you. Unless, wait a minute. Lose 8 fame to remove a curse? Yes, I would love to. Please take away... I mean, gaining a curse every time you move is probably worse than losing a little bit of life. Yeah, we're getting like a lot of curses. So I think I'll see ya. We will lose the robes, but we have food. We didn't lose the shield. That's the important part. And I will leave. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we're starting to strategize our way out of this hole, I think. Band of thugs. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you succeed. Or fail a little bit. Hey, then you just have to fight an ogre. 1 ogre's not that bad. We should hit the 3rd portal on our next move, and that would be a blessing for me, to be certain. To almost be done. And actually, I think... oh, thank you. You might have saved me from getting hit there. if I'm being honest, like, I think this is the best we've ever... You can't really make that up, can you?
Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however.
I got hit once. Well, no, I got hit twice, to be fair. I rolled into the attack. Oh, good, we got Cutthroat's Blades. Lovely. And see you later. Alright, so I'll be back. This one's going up, like, Tuesdays, so I'm back from Champions of Fire on Monday. Hopefully there'll be another Hand of Fate episode tomorrow, but I do want to die. I don't know what going to the campfire does. It's the first time I've ever done it. This challenge is making me very upset. Amazing. Yeah, change your sigil. Change my sigil to one that looks like a big old freaking fart or something like. See, okay, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Fudge.